Yeah. This is the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the way.
Welcome back, guys. The next episode of Don't Do That.
Don't die.
Oh, I won't. I won't. Thing that got me coughing. Watermelon slushies from House of Dank.
Yeah. Because that is the spot.
That is my spot. It is my spot. And it's Hype Sticks.
Yeah.
Again, Sundays through Thursdays. Before noon. You get 15% off anything that is not on sale. Make sure you hit them up. They already got good stuff to begin with.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we getting into today? What's the hot topics?
Well, today I got my comic clown.
Oh, we got another one?
Yes, babe. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I know, right?
Stop
it's beautiful. No, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the YouTube neighborhood. So, but one of them is going to be Arlington to Cemetary, Arlington, Texas, I believe,
okay.
Obviously. Cemetary erases Civil War in Hegseth DEI purge. Okay, and then we have got our what do I want to call our baton throwing Layla Everett.
Oh, you talk about Captain Caveman.
Yep, and yes.
Yeah, man. Stop
She is
it.
something else. Something else. Her and her family are something
bro,
else.
Stop trying to excuse it, bro. Bro.
What's the topic for you, babe? So what you got hitting us
Me?
today?
All I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a little something called recommendations.
Oh yes.
Recommendations, because we got a lot of hot stuff that's going on television. That you don't have to go to the movie theater as long as you are streaming and you have the streaming services that I'm talking about. You will be able to see some pretty good stuff.
Okay. All right. I can dig it. So, all right. Let's get right into it. All right. Let's go ahead because history basically, as we can see through all this DEI stuff, history is being erased. Okay. And I don't understand how that's part of DEI and not history. All right, so maybe it's me and just a very few other people, because I know there's quite a few of you racist ass clowns out there that don't really care. So they want to live in the old days, live in the past, because you're just, I don't know, there's something wrong with you.
Man, I'm too much of a superhero nerd, because all I keep saying when she said, they're erasing history, the first person's voice I heard was the actor that plays Isaiah Bradley in Captain America: Brand New World. Because in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, he was like, they erased my whole history. But you know what? They've been doing that for over 50 years. Or whatever he said. And that's what America has been doing. They erase history. They create narrative.
They want to create a narrative that makes them look like the better person and not the bad guy. So, the Arlington National Cemetery has removed key information from its website about prominent Black, Hispanic, and female service members, as well as historical topics like the Civil War. Now, General Colin Powell, Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall, members of the all-black and all-female 6,888 Central Post Directory Battalion, was in fact removed from the actual site. Now, educational material on the Civil War and Medal of Honor recipients were completely removed, and a brief statement about how the funeral home was involved in the movement. Now, Pentagon leaders have been tasked with wiping anything that involves DEI programs. The funeral home has stated this, however: we are proud of our educational content and programming, and working diligently to return removed content to ensure alignment with Department of Defense Instruction 5400.17 and executive orders issued by the President. They also had added, "We remain committed to sharing the stories of military services and sacrifice to the nation with transparency and professionalism, while continuing to engage with our community in a manner that reflects our core values." Because there's nothing wrong with learning from history. What's wrong is repeating it. And I see us repeating so much history right now that it's sickening and it's sad. Now, historian Kevin M. Levin noticed his Substack's Civil War memory was removed as well. The removals have sparked a lot of criticism because it removes vital pieces of our history that should be kept there for people to learn from.
Yeah, people's struggle is, stuff that people went through is just being erased.
So Levin Todd posted this. It's incredibly unfortunate. This is just the kind of history that we want students to be learning. A history that allows students from different backgrounds to make a meaningful connection with one of our sacred sites. It's sad because we are erasing so much that needs to be there so that we don't fall back 400 years from now again. Fall back into those times, which I'm, again, quite sure that some of you just would be ecstatic to see that.
Yeah.
Now, some of the removed content is still accessible through active links to pages on prominent military figures and U.S. Supreme Court. But the categories African American history, Hispanic American history, and women's history no longer appear prominently on the site. Now, the Cemetary's website, a key resource for educators and visitors, once provided lesson plans, walking tours, and detailed profiles of military heroes. Now many of those resources have been scrubbed. But we're going to make sure that the white man's history is still there and pristine. How are we supposed to learn from anything? But, at the same time, that kind of can open up towards my other one.
Well.
But he can wait. Go ahead.
Yeah?
Go ahead, yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Now,
here goes.
Before, I actually had something down here, and it was notes for Mad as Hell Monday. So in my notes,
oh damn, okay.
The reflexes. So in my notes, it says, "Make America Great Again." And then I asked the question,
What are we, I don't know the question.
when was America ever really great?
When was
it? And then I asked a couple more questions. When was America ever really great? Was it when we were being lynched? Oh no, wait. Was it when we had to sit in the back of the bus? Oh, no, hold on. Was it when we had to drink from different water fountains? Oh, no, wait a minute, I know. Was it when we were hung from trees?
Or better tested with syphilis and
gonorrhea? Or was it when our churches were torched by racist extremists? Looking at you, Triple K. Was it when our women were raped? Was that when America was great? Was it when we were sprayed with high-pressure water hoses on the street like animals? When was America great?
Oh, you forgot. You got a major one.
I don't remember that.
Which you would remember when science, during science terms, when they were, trying to figure out syphilis and gonorrhea and
experimented on our people, or
put a bunch,
when our leaders were assassinated, or I'm trying to figure out when this time period was that America was great. I'm trying to figure it out.
America was never great for anybody unless you were a white man and rich.
So I'm trying to figure out. So it's like you try to figure out why these people seem so surprised when you're irritated or pissed off when you see someone have on a Make America Great Again hat and they're smiling in your face as if they don't understand your apprehension.
Yeah, I heard people don't even go through drive-thrus no more. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of people with that stuff, but I would never spit in somebody's food. I could never. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've seen it done. I've seen people actually eat that shit in front of me. That's disgusting.
I think it's willful cluelessness.
Yeah, because you can't say ignorance because that's the thing of not knowing. And
right.
You're definitely not ignorant.
You know exactly why black people are pissed when you wear those stupid ass hats. Just like when you try to deflect Black Lives Matter with
All Lives Matter.
All Lives Matter, as if we didn't already know that. But
right.
All lives weren't brought over here on a boat, whipped, and said, your name is now no longer Uchitala Kutumbo, your name is Robert. No, my name is, and speak an African language, whoosh. No, your name is Robert. We're going to chill on that. I'm just going to leave that right there.
Yeah, leave that right there. Let's see how great America really is.
Yeah.
So, alright. My God, I don't know. Because I've watched this video of this girl. At least, I mean, 3 or 4 or 5 different. Yes. At least a good 4 times. I'm not sure what angle these people are talking about. That it looks so different from I mean, it's obviously going to look different from another angle because it's another angle.
Man, look here.
So it's going to look different. Now, Layla Everett and her family plan to fight the charges of assault and battery on her opponent when she intentionally hit her over the head with the baton. She states that she did not mean to hit her in the head with the baton, that her hand had gotten stuck somewhere as she was running or whatever, and she... I guess that's
Girl, stop! You the Nancy Kerrigan of foot racing. Get your ass out of here.
Right. Oh wait, that's.
You the Nancy
Kerrigan.
No, not Nancy. Was it Nancy? No,
yeah,
not Nancy Kerrigan. What was it? No, Nancy Kerrigan was the one that got hit.
Oh, the white girl.
Yeah, it's Tanya.
Oh, Tanya Harding.
Boom. Bitch.
She said that she.
You the Tanya Harding of foot racing.
That her hand had got stuck somewhere on whatever piece of clothing that she barely has on, and that is how she gave the girl a concussion and a cracked skull.
Right.
Now, when you go back and you watch this video, okay, they say you can see a whole nother picture from a whole nother angle.
I don't believe
But the angle that I seen, again, and I'm sure a lot of you viewers have definitely seen this.
I don't believe you.
You could tell this girl had definitely attacked her. Alright,
Bink.
Definitely attacked her.
Bink.
And her father speaks out about the crime. Now, Genoa said, we will continue to uplift and support our child to the utmost. We as a community will continue to fight for her. The truth will be exposed in due time, and God's timing is always perfect. Unity for Alea.
Man, stop it.
And also, I guess they have been with him, obviously, with the court papers by the family. What do you call it? You are enabling your child's disgusting behavior.
Yeah, you need to stop.
Oh God, because it's really bad for me to even kind of speak on the kind of behavior.
Look, if it was a mistake, I feel like this. If it was a mistake, it would have been just, a quick little, you was in the middle of running, you would have.
Right.
But
bro,
with the amount of force
you are
that you hit
this.
that girl's head with, and then you did it more than one time.
Right, you hit that enough to crack this young lady's skull.
No. If she would, okay, here's the thing.
You and me,
let's
baby, ain't nothing but.
Let's say you running and you feel like you hit this girl's head with your baton. If you are remorseful, if you didn't mean to do it,
You would have chucked on her.
no.
Oh, they
She would have dropped the baton. Like, oh my God,
And
shit! I
checked
just
on
hit
her.
her in the back of her.
And checked on her.
She didn't check on her after the race or
Not
nothing?
a single, not a man, not a coach,
no.
not a nobody from the other
Hell
side
no.
had checked on her.
Hell to the no.
No public
Guilty.
apology, no nothing. But
Guilty.
because apparently old girl had blocked her or whatever, I'd block your ass too.
Guilty.
Because I'm sorry, you need to come to me personally and
I need a
apologize
bell.
to my face. And then after you apologize to my face, because you definitely did it on purpose,
I
a
need a
baton
bell.
to your head.
I need a little bell so
So,
I can go gling,
now-
shame.
And because of their daughter's poor choices, they now have to drive 3 hours away to another city where, of course, everybody is going to hate them. Now, these are the words of Little Miss Everett.
The one who did it.
Yep, you and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals.
She did not say that.
No.
Oh.
But Everett herself also spoke with Good Morning America on Tuesday, saying, "I would never do that on purpose. That's not in my character." Okay. She
You need to
told
watch
the
the video, baby girl.
Yeah,
need
because
to
you
watch the
definitely need
video
to watch your
So
actions.
you can see what everybody else
She told
in
the
world is
outlet
saying.
that during the track meet, her arm got stuck, leading her into unintentionally whack Tucker in the head. Her arm was literally hitting the baton until she got a little ahead, and my arm got stuck like this, Everett said while making a movement with herself to physically show what had happened. Everett has also said she has been receiving death threats and racial slurs since it all went down.
Well, yeah.
Well, baby girl,
What did you
My dear. what do you expect? A lot of people of different areas, when you're in a sport and you're getting it from all ends, think about it like this. If that happened to you, they would be around you doing the same thing and
Okay, so
defending you as well if it was done to you.
what do I always say, y'all? What do I always say? If everybody's saying it, everybody
ain't
can't wrong. Everybody ain't wrong.
Oh,
If one or two
ain't
people
lying.
saying it, then maybe it might be a little wiggle room. But if everybody watching the tape and everybody see you going bink, 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 then no.
That, sweetheart, you
No.
would definitely
No.
acting like it.
Tanya Harding of foot racing. I'm dubbing it right now.
Yep,
Copyright.
that's what you are.
I want a
Tanya
nickel
Harding
every time
Jr.
somebody says it.
Tanya Harding Jr. That's what you should be called.
For real. Old girl is Nancy Kerrigan. Because you binked her.
Oh yeah.
Bink, bink.
Yeah, that, I mean, it's terrible. I want to see something.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it is. It is. Nancy Kerrigan.
Now, I also... You got any more?
Oh, that's right.
You got any more?
Because Nancy Kerrigan was the white lady.
Dark hair.
Yep.
Now, also, want to address the comment clowns because she's going to talk about the comment clowns.
Okay.
So
well,
I
see,
want to get
yep.
I want to get into what I want to say to the comment
Go
clowns.
ahead.
Now, calling us drug addicts.
Should I read off the thing first before you go into it? Should I say what it is? Because it's a pardon for George Floyd's killer, Derek Chauvin.
Of course,
Okay.
we're going to get...
George Floyd's family never even got any of the money that Black Lives Matter raised for him. They used part of that money to buy $1 million mansions near Hollywood. It's funny that this video is being brought to you by 2 drug addicts. That's why I wanted to say it first before you did that.
Okay.
That's what was said. Now,
So I say, calling us drug addicts, and I say, but I want to know if does your tax bracket somehow exclude you from being called a drug addict?
Or an alcoholic.
Because Ozzy Osbourne.
That's a drug addict,
That's
baby.
a drug addict. No one says anything, and I don't say anything either about Uncle Snoop, because Uncle Snoop's an icon. And we love Uncle Snoop.
And he makes more money than what you
makes
could ever
way more
probably
money
bring
than
in.
you could ever even imagine, and he's
Oh,
not a drug
my bad.
addict.
I
Or
forgot to say what
Wiz
his name was.
Khalifa, he's not a drug addict.
Well, you got Cheech and Chong.
Or Cheech and Chong. Or Willie Nelson.
His name is Will Quigg, 8265. Will Quigg, with 2 G's at the end.
Well,
it's amazing how a lot of people love our energy because we don't really give a fuck.
We really don't care. We just want to understand where you're coming from when you call me a drug addict, but I'm quite sure that someone that you listen to music-wise does way more drugs than me.
Or if you even
want to go, Cooper.
If you want to go as far as even poetry. I mean,
way more drugs than me.
Edgar
I just
Allan
smoke
Poe.
a doobie, bro. And then you said learn how to roll a doobie.
Or smoke a doobie, or spark a doobie. There's several ways to spark a doobie. Here, let me demonstrate. I'm just going to use the cigarette here. Okay, you got ways like this, where you go like this. Okay, all right, got it, good. Tap, 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 and then you, bam. Or you just simply.
It's just funny.
Because it's a pre-roll. For one.
It's just funny because it's a pre-roll, like, you know, so we just light it and smoke it.
I don't get it because at the end of the day, everybody in Hollywood has done some sort of drug, has been drugged, does the drugging / Diddy, but here we are. That doesn't make nobody a drug addict.
No.
Simple as that. Now, do you call people, that your doctors, by the way, prescribe pain medication to, knowing how highly addictive it is? Would you not call them the drug dealer, though? And they made them into a drug addict?
And then...
But that's okay, though, right? Okay.
And then I just got...
Now we got an opiate problem.
One last thing to say before I go. And that is... when we do this, if you hit the button to press play on the video, we have invited you into a part of our home, into a part of our lives, into learning us as people and getting to know us. So therefore, when you're in my house, my rules. That means I can smoke around my action figures. I can play my shitty music.
I can smoke my fabulous marijuana.
Yeah. I can do all of that.
I would call it an old school name, but then
I wouldn't come into your house and tell you how to spark a doobie. Right?
Spark a doobie.
I swear, man. Learn how to spark a doobie.
Right. Okay, guys. Thanks again for coming in and watching us again. No, I'm Mad as Hell Monday. So we will see you next time on Wicked Wednesday. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and get notified by hitting that little ding-a-ling bell up there.
Ding, 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 ding-a-ling. That's what she said.
Ding-a-ling-ling. So we will see you next time on Wicked Wednesday. Pieces.